What's up, you guys? I'm Father Quest. We're here for another edition of Soccer Circle Real Talk. Let's say what's up to our hosts, King Yeyo, Ta, and J-Man. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Going on, world? What's going on?
Bless up, Father. Bless up.
Bless up, you guys. It's been a minute, but it feels good to be back and get this show on and going.
All right, so we'll get into the top five finishers, and this year is pretty interesting because one of the last Champions League spots will be given to another English team as Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United were vying to play for the winner of the Europa League final. But we'll get into those results later on in the show. So we'll go through the top five finishers. First off, Liverpool finished with 84 points, followed by Arsenal with 10 points behind them with 74, finishing off the season in second place. Manchester City with a disappointing season in their standards with 71 points in third place. Chelsea, the West London club, finished with 69 points in fourth. And Newcastle United rounded out fifth place position, beating out Aston Villa, although they were tied on points with 66, but they surpassed them with goal difference for the season. So they're your top five teams, you guys. How are we feeling about them?
Congrats to Liverpool. They had a good season. Another bottle job performance by Arsenal. City, City scraped it. City scraped the third. Chelsea scraped the fourth. It was a close run with Chelsea and
Newcastle,
Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest. That Nuno played itself, but big up to the guys that qualified for the Champions League.
Ty or J-Man? Any of those?
And shout outs to Liverpool for getting that season win. You know what I mean? Good looks to y'all. Even in City's worst season in years, they still managed to place within the top six. So hats off to them. I could always count on Arsenal to bottle it out, recycling FC. You know what I mean? They always do it. And we buckled down, I think, within the last couple of games. We found some way to make it happen. I think we were aspiring for just Europe, but we actually got into the Champions League. So I'm happy about that. Still some more work to be done. And that's how the cookie crumbled.
Yeah. Kudos to Liverpool. I mean, like I said, we're rivals, but it's one of the most entertaining teams. They did what they had to do. I mean, when it came down to the last part of the tournament, again, second place, Arsenal, bridesmaid. That's what we call her, bridesmaid.
Yeah.
So
always second.
Yeah.
Never the bride.
Yeah. So big up to everybody, who qualified for Champions League, for the Europa, the Conference League, So we gotta give kudos where it's due, But as to my team, well, we are regrouping. That's what I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
So who got the other spots in the Europa League, Father?
All right, so we have the sixth place position for Europa League went to Aston Villa with 66 points. Of course, Newcastle United beat them out on goal difference, although they were tied at 66 points. Nottingham Forest got left out with 65 points, finishing in seventh place.
I figured they were gonna bottle it. The Nottingham team. I was watching them, and they were just depending on counter attacks and trying to beat teams by that. But teams started to figure them out in the last run of the tournament. So I figured they were gonna
they was up there for the majority of the season. Remember, they even touched second or something. Like they was up there.
I was hoping for them to do something, man. And then Nuno Nuno played it safe one game, and the owner came out and balked on the pitch.
Yeah, that was wild.
I mean,
Saying
that
they was
was
pissed.
that was so unprofessional, though. He could have waited, I mean, to come and disrespected their coach in front of everybody. I understand you're paying the big bucks, but yeah, still you gotta keep. If you're saying you're in a professional, realm, you gotta be. Huh?
Like you said, he paying the big bucks. You
No,
you
but
got it
still,
all in
yeah.
your hands.
But
you
he owns another team. I think I forgot. I think they're in France.
No, he owns in Greece.
In Greece, that's what.
Olympiacos.
Yeah, so they were also in. It would have been a conflict of interest because they would have both been qualifying for the Champions League. And you can't have two teams under the ownership. Just like us, we also had a conflict with Strasbourg and then Chelsea at the same time, almost competing to be in the Champions League. So there's always some little loophole that we always gonna figure out or some crap like that. So
I mean, that happened to City too. The City group, Girona is.
It's a sister club of them as well.
And Aston Villa, they actually had a piece of treasonry. You know what I mean? They got it was a penalty call or something like that at the end that got them up out.
The last game,
yeah. So it was
I feel so, honestly. Not that we needed it, but
the goal difference, us, Man United cooking them.
Yeah. I mean, they have been bullshitting us all season, so I'm gonna take that. Yeah,
imagine that, bro.
Yo,
idiot. Whole lot for Rashford and his bullshit. Yo, idiots, yo. That's what they get, fam. Whole lot. Slap them. We the only team we beat. The only team not in the relegation zone. We beat them, and that's what it gave to them.
That's what mattered most.
Not bad, then. That gave me a little, that gave me a little bit of joy.
Yeah, exactly. we gonna take joy from that, yo.
You gotta take joy where the joy is be taken, fam. Exactly. There wasn't much joy this season for us, so that's wicked, yo. So Nottingham Forest didn't get nothing.
No, they didn't get anything.
They're gonna go in conference, no?
The conference.
Yeah.
Probably the conference league.
Yeah, they gotta get conference.
Yeah, they deserve conference.
And that's probably the better look for them.
Yeah, they deserve conference league, bro, to be honest.
They deserve something, man. They deserve something. Yeah. They did good. They did good, man. Nuno did good. Even though he wasn't as ambitious as he should have been, he still did good. I'm saying, still gotta clap him for what he did this season.
So as we move further into the table, let's go through where the rest of the teams finish for the end of the season. In the bottom half of the table, Brighton and Hove Albion in 8th place, 61 points. Bournemouth and Brentford finished off the top 10 in 9th and 10th position with 56 points evenly. And then in the bottom half of the table from 11th to 20th, we'll start with the relegated teams, Southampton, Ipswich Town, and Leicester City, all being relegated back to the championship. Southampton with 12 points, Ipswich Town with 22, Leicester City finishing with 25 points as Jamie Vardy is set to retire from football. And rounding out the bottom half of the table, Crystal Palace, FA Cup winners with 53 points, finishing 12th. Everton, Merseyside rivals with 48 points in 13th place. West Ham United, 14th place. Manchester United, 15th position with 42 points. And Wolverhampton Wanderers tied on 42 points in the 16th position. And Tottenham Hotspur, the Europa League winners, in 17th place with 38 points. I got to give that a waste, that shit. So, excuse me. That is shambolic.
Now, shambalism, I cannot believe they got that.
But let's get into, of course, Manchester United, where they finished into the season. Just briefly, wrap up of how you felt the season went, you guys.
Bro, for me...
Don't fight that. Don't fight.
Briefly. We have more time later in the show.
Yeah, for me, bro, honestly, it was like a topsy-turvy, tournament. Like, it's 1 week we play good, another week it's like, yo, what's up? We were not consistent throughout the duration of the season, and it was heart-wrenching, bro. Like, I've had some great weeks, and as the weekend come, bro, we lost, and it's been heart-wrenching, and putting my feelings up and down. So it's like, yo, J-Man be like, yo, tell Ty, come and hug tight, tell the wife, so. Yo, it's crazy, bro. Yo, J-Man, I needed those hugs, bro, some days because, yo, it's crazy, bro. So, man, it's been a roller coaster for us, but I mean, I'm optimistic for this new tournament as always, so I don't really want to talk much of, all the semantics and everything that happened in the duration of the season. I'm glad it's over with. We weren't relegated, so I'm so, I'm so happy with that. I'm gonna live with that, we live to see another day. That's how I'm gonna say it, Yeah. So I'm looking forward for this new tournament. I'm glad we got those pre-season tickets to see these cats. So, hopefully we bring them some luck, yo. We gotta rub some luck on these niggas.
Rubbing nothing on these dudes, fam. Not me, fam. For me, the season was all bad. I don't know when we was up. I don't know when Ty saw us up, but we was down. We was down. We lost I don't even remember how much games. We won 6 games, bro. And I think we won 3-4 games in the Prem with Amarin. I don't know when we was up. We was drawing and scraping the Europa League and then losing every week in the Prem. And it was just disgusting. And it ended off disgustingly. And now I just realized that y'all told me that it was because of our 2 goals in that last game that beat Aston Villa. That's the only nice thing about it all. So I don't know. It was terrible, bro. Like you said, nice and brief. That's all I got to say. It was terrible. Season was terrible. And I talk about next season when it's time for that.
All right. As we move on here on Soccer Circle Real Talk, this edition, we'll get into the European big games. So the Champions League final, Europa League final, and the Conference League final. We'll start off with the biggest competition in those series, the Champions League final between PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, and Inter Milan out of Italy, a runaway game for, I think 2 of you guys picked the winners for that. Yeyo and J-Man had PSG. Ty had Real Madrid, if we go back to the tape. And I had Barcelona, who eventually lost out to Inter Milan in the semifinal match of the Champions League tournament. But a 5-0 win for PSG over Inter Milan, basically scraping them from the beginning of the match towards the end. How do you guys feel about that game and watching it?
Inter Milan, a bunch of old men, bunch of old dudes in Italy. And PSG had the young boys, and Luis Enrique had them smelling blood. And it was all over. And hooked them, young boys. Young Boys FC. Killed them.
Well said, yeah.
Nah, from the time they I think when the ball dropped and they kicked it onto the opposition into Inter Milan's half and it went out of bounds off the pitch. From then the whole of PSG was in Inter's half, and that was the game from there. Like they did that on purpose just to keep pressure on Inter Milan. And I mean, hats off to them. They wanted it more. I would have liked to have seen a Barcelona PSG outcome. The way to really they really fumbled it in terms of entertainment and such forth. But PSG wanted it more. Dembele was off the hook. Doué was off the hook. No, everybody, Neves, everybody. It just was Donnarumma. Everybody was off the hook for PSG.
And there could have been more goals in the game. Barcola had some chances, and he threw away some goals. And I was it could have been 7.
It was a lot. Inter really was, like you said, it was pretty shambolic display from them guys. So, poor Inter, man. Poor Inter. What you say, Quest?
Oh, about the game? I thought the game was interesting. Meaning, when you watch Italian teams, you know the pace of the game. Like Yeyo mentioned, it's sort of like old man style. That's how the Italians play. It's
That's
really slow, strategic, almost like
defense
chess
oriented.
tactically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They like live and die by their systems. Really, in Italy and Inter Milan really couldn't adapt to this fast, free flowing
I
style of
agree.
football. Where they had Vitinho, and then it was a Vitinha in the middle, and then what was the Portuguese striker? Yeah,
Celia was going wild. It was just a little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
I think looking back at the last show where we talked about PSG and this reemergence of them and how Luis Enrique has them playing, it was really their time to win the Champions League. And
it was
really,
now or never. It was now or never. Yeah, that's exactly how I saw that.
I agree. This was the best team.
Honestly, my observation of that game, to be honest, sometimes you can't watch football just by the names. And I was, sometimes I get caught up being a fan and instead of a soccer player. But I was looking at it and said the matchup was so even. And knowing if I was thinking of it on a football perspective, like a player perspective, I should have known. Because like you said, the older legs, the system, the way how PSG was playing throughout the duration of the tournament, we could have saw what the results would have been. They were on the forefront from the inception. Like they were pressing these guys like way up. Like they weren't. I never saw what's his name. Dembele stop running.
Yeah,
he was running all game. He was pressing these cats like they could not get out.
Yeah, their possession was basically 60 to 40 the whole game on that.
And these guys, one goal went in. Oh, the basket was overflowing, bro. So. But yeah, kudos to PSG. They played a well-played game. Like, the interchanging of their midfielders, the interchanging of their forward line. Like, everybody could play every different position. Like,
no two striker, no number 9.
Bro. I've in modern day football, I haven't seen that, bro. It's been a minute. Like, I don't even recall seeing that in modern day football. The way how these guys like. What's the name? Vitina, Fabian, and Neves. The way how they interchange. The way how the forward with Dembele, Doué, and Kara interchange, bro, it's crazy. What's the name? They're right back. They're right back. He's scoring a lot of goals. Hakimi, yeah. He be up there just tapping in goals, bro. Like, the way, what's his name? Mendes. He had an exceptional game, bro. Like, bro, the kid was balling.
Mendes got the padlock for them, fam.
Nah,
locking cats up. All across Europe, son.
He locked up Salah. He locked up whoever they played.
He locked up
Aston Villa.
Locking everybody.
No, he ain't lock up your mall, fam. He ain't lock up your mall. He locked up your ball in the Euro.
In the final.
What game?
In the final.
In the Nations League
final. Yep. In the Nations, I'm like, I know he locked your ball up.
He did.
That's why they had to take him out.
Across Europe, fam.
That's why they took him out the game.
Young had to withdraw, homie, fam. Jeez, with the blonde son. The blonde got fondue, fam. Jeez. They gotta cut it out with all that.
Marquinhos was exceptional veteran one of the veterans.
He's been a soldier for me.
The left center back. This is the first time I've seen him.
What, that Kimpembe wasn't there?
No, he wasn't. It wasn't Kimpembe. It was this guy Pacho. It's Pacho from Ecuador.
Oh wow.
Pacho,
he's the first Ecuadorian player to win the Champions League.
Damn, son.
Pacho,
that cat is tough. He's strong. He's fast. I'm watching him in this Club World Cup, bro. He's solid. I guess he's like between the ages of maybe 23, 27.
25.
He's young, bro. He's solid. They had a complete team, bro. They know what they were doing.
They definitely did.
Yeah,
they definitely deserve to win it. Kudos and congrats to them. We're gonna go
Yeah, for
now
sure.
to the Europa League final. We have Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester United. That was on May 21st. Out at the San Montes Stadium in Bilbao.
Bilbao.
Yeah. What happened?
Yo, fams, yo.
What happened?
Let me tell y'all something, yo.
Yeah, get into it. Go ahead.
This dude played some players the week before, right? Right? Who we played in the Prem the week before? We played a team the week before the game, and he was saying he used this as a benchmark test for the final, right? Played these dudes, we got slapped, right? And then played some of these same cats in the final. Like, bro, he started Mason Mount in the final, bro.
Started Mason Mount, Hoyland, Diallo, Dorgu, Fernandez, Casemiro, Mazraoui, Shaw, Maguire, and Euro. And of
Bro, he
course,
started
O'Connor.
Mason Mount in the final in 2025, fams, for Manchester United. Yo, this manager ain't do himself not a favor this season, bro. Like, he want people to have faith. He want people to do this. He want people to do that. Fans, I don't got much for this dude, bro. I'll tell you that now. Went out there against Tottenham, was flat. We got gold down by a cheap, weak goal early in the game, and them dudes just parked the bus inside there, and we never looked like scoring no matter what we did, no matter what we tried. Like, to win a final real quick, this cat won't just change it up a bit. To win a trophy real quick, he won't just change it up a bit. He's that stubborn, bro.
Yeah, he's just stubborn. He, like I said, he's going to live and die with his system. And Father Quest, you're a coach. You guys have seen, watch soccer, you watch football. And there's many ways you could play the three in the back system. There's ways and means how you could tweak up the system. And I've been singing that, like, my guy want to live and die with that. I mean, he's gonna find his way out if he don't,
I'm surprised they didn't get rid of him yet.
No, I mean they were trying not to because of who he was and
who was he?
No,
I honestly think he was better coming in at the end of the season because I didn't see any real progression for the club since they got rid of Ten Hag and they brought him in. I thought
we got worse, bro. We got worse.
It just became very stagnant.
Yeah.
So.
I would say so.
I mean, who he was, bro, he was looking good in Champions League. He was looking good in the Portugal League. So, I mean, that's what they are basing him off. But I've watched game after game after game, and he haven't convinced me, bro. And there's nothing I've seen. This is the worst I've seen Manchester play in my lifetime, and I've been a fan since '98. And this is the worst I've seen.
The possession was atrocious. They hardly had
terrible, bro.
Yeah, we ended up winning that because at the end of the game they parked the bus.
Yeah,
they parked the bus, and even though we did all that, it was nothing was dangerous. Yeah. It was no dangerous passes. Out of all them passes, none was dangerous.
Only the Hoyland, the one that they kicked off the line. That's the only one that we were.
Bro, that was weak, fam. It was weak. It was so weak. It was weak, yo. So, like, I'm done with the weakness, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm against all the weakness these dudes been standing for all season long. Like, I'm absolutely done with it. And we'll get into the rest of the stuff when it's time to get into that. But, it was a terrible game. Dude, bro, piss poor, bro. Handed that to Tottenham.
I mean,
Tottenham in the Champions League, fam.
But in a sense, sometimes you gotta. I'm not gonna say I'm glad we lose because I wanted us to win, but that would have just put on a bad nid on our tournament and said, "Oh, we had a great tournament." We had a great tournament and we made it to the Champions League. I'm glad it happened this way because there is a lot that needs to be changed at our club. So let that happen now.
I hear you.
You know?
And now they can't like paper over the cracks, no excuses. But just because we would have, if we would have won that, it wouldn't have made no difference. Because just like Tottenham, man's got sacked, fam. That's what we should have did with Ten Hag last year. Like that don't cover up all of the
For
bad.
winning the FA
you
Cup.
did a good
Yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Europa bigger than the FA Cup, and they still sack him. We keep Ten Hag for a FA Cup. Dibby club, fams. That's like, it's crazy. Like crazy.
Those are the band-aids. Those are the bandages that they put to cover
But
up
I think
and
there
say
will
that
be some turnaround in the future for the club. It has to be.
I mean,
gotta have some promise and some hope for you guys. So
every
club goes through it.
It don't have to. It don't have to right now. It could get worse before it get better, fam. So we will see, because he ain't changing nothing and he ain't win nothing. So
and I ain't buying nobody.
And we ain't buying nobody. And he falling out with Cats. So Cats ain't gonna play for him.
Yeah.
Not well. You know what I'm saying? Cats gonna throw games. They're gonna down skills. You know what I'm saying? To
get it together.
We gotta the Cats that don't want to play, they gotta go. So
how they gonna go? Nobody wants these. We sit there and we devalue them to the media. We devalue them, and then we want money that people are not gonna pay because they know that we're in a position where we have to sell. Like we don't put ourselves in positions of strength ever, fams. Ever. Like ever. We always on the back foot in every negotiation we make. They know we either desperate for the player or we desperate to get rid of the player. So they either overcharge or underpay. We never get nothing.
You do have a
Bruno
point.
was supposed to dip to go to Saudi. Nah, they beg him to stay. Why? Because that's the worst possible decision they can make. So that's the one they go with. Beg Bruno to stay.
You think that was the worst? You think that was the worst?
All the people we would have, we can't bid. People keep bidding because we penny pinching. We could have just been bidding out.
So you thought that was the worst decision? You weren't going to get really your best player of the tournament last year? No, I'm just asking. I'm asking. Bruno was your best player.
I would have helped him pack his luggage, fam. I would have drove him to the airport, fam. I would have drove the man to the airport, fam. I'd have bought him some lunch so he's not hungry on his way to Saudi Arabia, fam.
Bruno did not
I'm
want
asking. I know. I'm with you, because I'm just asking. Because, bro, Bruno is 31. And you would get, what, $100,000? $100 million for this guy? Bro, sell him. Let him go.
Let him go.
It's not up to y'all. It's up to the player too. So if he didn't want to leave, he's not going anywhere.
I mean,
you telling me ain't no place here for you.
That's no problem, son. He still had time to sit there and just wait.
Bruno, listen to me.
Then let that be his decision.
I'll be
like, yo, bro.
Bruno had a conversation with his wife, asking her to what should they do. He had a conversation with his wife, asking her, what should they do? From you ask your wife, any conversation about what should you do, he's already thinking of going there. So he was thinking about the bag too, yes?
Of course he was. Yeah, but then you also got to think about lifestyle and all of these different things.
He didn't want, bro. He still think he nice, fam.
Yeah.
He still want to try to win something.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He wanted to get bought by another club. Like, he didn't want to stay here. He just didn't want to go to Saudi. Man's would have took a deal from anybody and bounced on us.
I'd agree with that.
And if they would have offered like $20 for him, fam, he would have been like, he would have tried to force his way out. Because he don't care about what we get paid. He just care about his deal when he get over there. I don't care about nothing about the... Yo, bro, we're idiots. The Portuguese man beg him, fams. I need another Portuguese here with me, fam. Please don't leave, bro. You're really cool, Bruno. I need you here with me, bro. We both like dirty.
At least he can be someone, since he's one of the captains of the team, you need somebody in there to talk and have your back in order to talk with the rest of the team on your regards as a coach and as a manager.
That too.
What has that done? So where's all the chats? So where's the chats then? Why you keep falling out with more people? Where's the Bruno chats and all of the Bruno
he's not being adaptable in his coaching style, I think, with the players, and he's just very adamant, like, hey, It needs to be this way, this structure, this formation. I need players to do this and that on the field, whether it's tracking up and down the field. And he needs to be able to, amend it a little bit in his
It needs
playing
to be
style and just
flexibility.
adapt.
It needs to be
Yeah, and
flexibility.
just
The last time you saw somebody with that sort of rigidity in terms of structure, you saw where they got packed up and they got, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Ange, big up Ange, you know what I mean? But you got to be flexible, especially in the Premier League. You can't just be a one-trick pony.
His style in the
Exactly.
Portuguese league might not be the same style bringing to England in the Premier League with these cats.
Yo, Bruno
You know what I'm
told
saying?
him. Bruno told him the Premier League is hard. He told him they had that conversation. The Premier League
They had
is
a
hard.
report.
Every team, huh?
They had a report saying that he asked Bruno, why you didn't tell me that the small clubs in the Premier League is tough. And Bruno was like, every team is tough.
Every team is tough.
Like,
bro,
yo, what?
every team.
Like, yo, bro, you see, everything I'm
What
even
is he
hearing
watching,
sounds
son?
stupid from these dudes. Everything
That's even-
sounds stupid.
It's like even what he said about the Europa League. He's like, "Oh, it's the easiest competition," but you didn't even win it, bro.
Couldn't hack it, bro.
It was the easiest competition that you didn't win.
Yeah.
Now
better
you
win
sound
every
really
game.
stupid.
You better
That's
not lose no game right now. I'm
It's a
telling you.
waste man comment.
Yeah.
Bro, so
The clientele is different.
He's trying to save his guts.
Well,
that's all.
Yeah. Any more final? That's it.
I'm done with them, son. I'm done with them, son.
I lost in the.
Yo, my guy is over.
Yeah,
Sick and
I'm over it
tired,
too. Sick and tired. I'm so sick. Let's get into the Europa Conference League final. We had Chelsea FC taking on Real Betis. And that game took place at the Stadion Wrocław.
Mm-hmm.
Wrocław. I don't know what country that is. It sounds like it's in
Polish.
Russia. Polish.
It's
Okay.
war-torn, fam.
Yeah, for real. Chelsea with a 4-1 win over Real Betis, but it did look a little bit differently in watching the game as Real Betis took a 1-0 lead, and then Chelsea pouring on the goals later in the second half from the 65th minute. How do we feel about that? In the fourth Conference League final in this competition for any final for the Europa Conference League, so a new competition with Roma being past winners. West Ham.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the other team? Chelsea, and then there's one more team.
Fiorentina, I think.
I'll tell you.
Probably might be
Fiorentina won with them cats, I think.
Yeah.
No, Olympiacos. Sorry.
Olympiacos.
So, I mean, Chelsea going in as the favorites. Obviously got it done. How do you feel about it?
Had no choice. Honestly, it would have been if we didn't win that, we'd have been a laughing stock of the entire campaign, bro. Like, it was a lot of pressure to get that trophy. Anything less would have been uncivilized. So I'm glad that we buckled down and did it. I mean, it was looking kind of crazy in the first half because Isco was out there clowning Moises Caicedo and Enzo by himself, if I remember correctly. It was just going down on them, like Jesus. But we buckled down some way, somehow. I don't know. I think we paid some dude to give us some energy or something like that. Some guy that we pulled in, he's supposed to give us a pep talk. One of those like a Pacific or Asian kind of people that have they do their different chants and stuff. But any which way, he gave us some energy and
they got a witch doctor, like a witch doctor came.
Nah, he ain't witch doctor.
They running the science.
I don't want to say it in the wrong way. It's kind of like they just have those. It's kind of like they just be chanting, son, and I don't want to make it seem like it's
like a shaman.
Yeah, it's just he looked like a
shaman witch doctor, fam.
That's like one of those Polynesian guys, right?
Yes, there we go. Something along that, Pacific Island or something like that.
Witch doc, fam. Exactly.
Shut the hell up, yo. The nigga make it feel like he Papa Shango or something like that.
Yeah, the Papa Shanks. Papa Shanks. Chelsea went and bought out Papa Shanks.
Nah, but it worked out pretty good. I think it turned into a goal festival. Caicedo scored.
Great.
Even let me start by saying Manchester United. Thank you again, Jadon Sancho with the left foot curler. Or was it a right foot curler?
You guys should have kept him,
You're
bro.
right.
Kept him.
Right foot curler, if I'm not mistaken. So it was a festival. Spring Arts, my G. It was a Spring Arts festival of goals. So it was pretty cool, man.
That's the kind of thing that'll happen when you get the witch doctor to sprinkle some.
So maybe y'all might need a little Shango, son. Y'all out here wilding out. You know what I mean?
We need to buy out Shango, man. United, yo.
I need 2 Shangos for real.
Need double Shangs.
You know what I'm saying? It gotta be like that. But shout out to the boys, they did it. But I'm still not. I'm happy about it, but I also feel that this win is not to be something to be celebrated on extreme measures. I think it's big for a bunch of young kids who haven't won a trophy before as a collective, because we got so many kids. It's like Sandlot FC, just a bunch of juveniles running wild. So they did their thing, they got their first trophy, but we should never be back there again. We should always be projecting an upwards motion. But the board, I think, is just going to allow them to feel that they did the right thing, and they're going to buy more children of the corn, son, and just keep flooding the club with nothing but children and more children. And we need some expertise on the team to kind of.
How old is João Pedro?
23.
Nah, he's what? 23?
Yes, you got.
He act like a grown up, bro.
Yeah,
he's been in the Premier League for a long time, though.
Bro, these are Rugrats FC, bro.
Remember he was with Watford.
Watford,
But let me tell you. But the difference about this one is he a kid that been here for a while.
He's tough.
So,
that's a good sign.
If y'all switch to Premier League kids, that'll make more sense than buying kids from out of the town. Y'all buy the best Premier League kids, that'll make more sense. They be Premier League proven.
I don't mind buying kids. I just need some people who've been around the block before, son, that been in the trenches to calm the children down when they get childish.
I feel like that's a good signing, João Pedro. Because all the pick you guys buying. Yeah,
but come on, he's a good signing for the dude was like what, plus 50 M's. We paying. I want to stick to the script on what we're doing right here, because I got a lot to say about Chelsea FC. You know what I mean? I'm happy about it, but it's like a double-edged sword, yo. I got a lot to say about Chelsea FC.
So Chelsea will be playing in the Champions League next season. Although they didn't need to win the Conference League to get there as well. So congrats to Chelsea FC.
Another thing, Chelsea winning this competition, now they like the only team that got all the trophies.
Yeah,
thank you.
Out the looks. Yep. Yeah, I think we are the only club to get everything literally wrapped up. First and only. So it's
mad teams may never get a conference just because it's so far down the line.
We had no business being there, but
you know what I'm saying?
Still a good look. Yeah.
Still a good look. Like some teams will never get into the damn Europa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like certain man will never play Europa.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's true.
Still, you did it. You there. You came. You saw. You conquered. So big up yourself.
I don't think.
Congrats.
I'm trying to be back there. Thank you, fellas.
I want to say, Gold Cup, Panama. Disappointed that with the loss to Honduras, we was running the tournament, man. We look like one of the favorites to do it. Shout out Honduras with the penalty shootout, man. I can't believe it, yo. I'm heartbroken right now.
Penalties, bro.
Yo, to be fair, I mean, Panama is a powerhouse now. I mean, they were one of the bottom teams. Actually, they were one of the bottom teams in Central America like a couple of years ago, and the rise that they took, bro. I don't know what they did. I don't know what type of investment they did, bro. Panama, honestly, although they lost that game, they're one of the, I would say, top 3 teams in this
100%. Bro. And 2 of our best players was injured in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? And we was bossing it. How to know was injured. and Kvaratskhelia was injured.
Yeah, no,
I
but
think they
I'm
need to
telling
look
you.
more at those players to be playing in other leagues within the
Yeah.
world. You know what I mean?
Of course,
They should be.
yeah, bro. Let
They
me tell
do.
you this. I've played against Panama, and bro, fast, strong, technical, bro. It's hard playing Panama. I'm telling you. And these cats don't back down. A lot of these cats are from the trenches. They're ready for whatever color on these. Yo, they ready for war.
They ready.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
I've always, admired them, and like I said, I've played against them from youth tournaments, national team, and bro, the improvement that country had did, bro. I mean, are doing, and continuously doing, making the World Cup. Yo, that was a big. They're bigger than Honduras now in
There
regards
we are.
to. Yeah,
That's why I was such an upset. That's why I'm so upset by it.
But we gotta give Honduras props too, because they took
They
out.
tough.
What's the first game they lost? Who beat them? They lost
Honduras?
like
What
5.
group they
Yeah,
was
bro.
in?
No, I'm not even sure. I think
Honduras
Mexico
was
or
in
somebody
Group
beat
B.
them.
No, Honduras was in the group with Canada,
Canada,
Curacao,
right?
and
Canada beat
and
them.
El Salvador.
Canada
gave them
slapped
about
them.
5.
Yeah.
5 never happened in a Honduras history. 5.
Yeah, they got it together after.
Yo, they got it together. I mean, this coach took them to the World Cup. Rueda, he's a Colombian guy. So I mean, they got it together. The players, the dedication, whatever they did, and that's it. Sometimes you got to come back from these stuff. Like you can't make a loss make you get down. You got to make it strengthen you, And
They're strengthened. We get the team
Yeah.
back. We get the team back, and we're gonna go again. And we're gonna make this World Cup. And we're gonna finally win a game at the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? That's the mission this World Cup.
They played Belize couple of weeks ago too, before this Gold Cup.
Yeah, they played Belize.
Yeah, they beat
Belize
Belize 2-0.
before the Gold Cup. Beat Belize 2-0. We slap up the Reggae Boys in the tournament.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was balling, son. All the Premier League Reggae Boys, they couldn't do nothing out there.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised at the Reggae Boys, though. I'm honestly what's up with the Reggae Boys? Like, you have everybody who plays in England. Like, yo, I'm surprised at these guys. Like, if you don't want to go to the tournament, don't go, bro.
It's ego.
But they switched from their allegiance from England to Jamaica to go there and do this in Jamaica, fam. That's crazy.
Jamaica had, and they played. Didn't they play that tournament over in England? And
they had that. They had that run before that tournament. Yeah. The Peace. What's the name? I don't know. It's the Peace Cup.
They played against
Unity Cup.
Nigeria.
Nigeria. And then Unity Cup. Yeah.
I forgot the name.
And they look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they look good, bro.
Yeah.
Like
in Ghana, that's some waste man. Then that's all it is, waste man. That's all I gotta say.
Ready, son. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they trying to pasa before they score a goal. They are wilding, fams.
Yeah, but
you can't dance all king until you score.
Talking about the JFF is like a whole another half a segment, son.
But from out here, the chant for the Jamaican.
They can stay right. That's all. They can stay right there upon the gully side. All right.
Yeah.
on the Gaza. Or on the freeway.
It's too much politics in these federations, in these federations. Bro. Everybody want to get a piece of the pie and don't be spreading the love to the players. It's a lot, all kind of things. So like you said, we could have a whole segment with these, with these federations and talk. I mean, I've been at one too. That was crazy.
Politics, bro. Yeah. Politics as usual.
Pochettino's a burger, son.
I know it's not gonna be enough.
I mean, before the tournament, him and Pulisic had it out too. So
Pulisic told him he only playing like 2 games and he out.
Yeah. It's like, you can't tell me what. I mean, but yes, as a coach, you got to put your foot down too. So, I mean, that's a big on his part.
But that's a Chelsea thing because they wasn't even really doing. No, I think he had left by then, as a matter of fact. Yeah, he might have left by then. Yeah, he was in AC.
Pulisic, he said he was going to play the 2 friendly games and not play the World Cup tournament. He's like, yo, these games are preparing us for the World Cup tournament. So you're either in Oh, the man say, all right, I'm not gonna play. Stay right there, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Foolish is like,
But
bro, when it's time for the
who are you
World
guys
Cup, you
thinking
gonna
gonna
need
win
me
this?
more
Huh?
than I'm gonna need you, bro. You gonna put me
Yeah.
back in the squad, fam. For the
Mm-hmm.
World Cup, you gonna need me.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he's gonna need him.
That's if he's still the
Yeah.
manager.
That's
Yeah,
if
that's
he's still
true.
a manager, exactly.
Yeah,
So
I
what
heard
happened
Brentford
to
want him.
Ooh.
what happened to what's the name? How come
What's the name?
what happened to the youth from Dortmund?
Reina?
I feel
Oh,
Yeah,
Reina.
all of these.
Reyna.
Yeah.
They
I
ain't
don't know if
choose him?
he's
I
injured,
ain't in it from the
but
minute.
all of these cats said that they were playing in Europe said they were not gonna play. Like, because what's his name? Weston McKennie said he's gonna play with the Club World Cup.
Yeah, with
Musa same
Juventus.
way. What's the name? The other guy? What's the striker name?
From where?
Where?
Oh, Timothy Webb. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
And
surprised they didn't take him. Nottingham Forest almost wrapped him up, too.
yeah, I mean he's about to go to
No,
Nottingham.
He's not
he's
going
about to
no
go.
more.
He's not going?
Mm-mm.
Oh wow. That would
Negotiations
have been
fell
a
through.
nice
It was
signing.
a 2 for
I
1
think he's
special.
Premier League ready.
Gotta
Yeah,
play
man.
truth. Nottingham would have been a good one for him, I think. Yeah. Because I think
All right.
they was gonna try to let go of they was trying to sell somebody was trying to was it Alanga? Somebody was trying to buy Newcastle, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think they was
Newcastle, yeah.
going the negotiations fell through on that.
Well, yeah, but I was saying earlier, I've heard rumors that Brentford wanted to get Pochettino. So
Word?
yeah. So you're gonna see. I don't know if he's gonna leave that contract with USA.
They'll if they ask him, he got no choice. So you better make sure you do something good more than something bad. It'll cut him.
So
Yeah,
yo, let's get into some of the transfer news. Get in some of the transfer news real quick. So Man United, we got Cunha. That's it.
One man.
One man, one person. A bunch of chat with Embuemo, a bunch of flirting, but nothing yet. And I don't think we're gonna get nothing done no time soon with Embuemo, bro. So
I think that'll get him. You just gotta send the money.
but no time soon. Like we're gonna keep playing around. That's what we do. We don't got no money to spend, so we play,
Yeah.
and then finish off at the end, and then
one team come and scoop away. Yeah, that's exactly.
Ain't nobody gonna. He's already said he wanted to go to Man U, so he asked himself off from everybody.
But bro, we need more than him. We need more than him.
I agree.
So let's just keep moving. Like we got to get rid of all these bums. Nobody gonna take them.
That's what y'all needed to do was sell more players. Y'all really needed, like you were saying, Yato, y'all needed what's the name to be sold?
Bruno.
So that was 100 M's y'all could have had to go and just started wilding.
Yeah, that would have been.
We could have built the squad, and then we could have sat back and just waited for these dudes to leave. If they don't want to leave, you could tuck them with the kids, make them force a way out or whatever. Y'all want to run down your contract, whatever.
Yeah.
And when it's over, we move forward. But
y'all needed that.
I heard the rumors again. Like it's always rumors with United. Like it's like a soap opera with them. Like, yo, what's the name? Richard Rios. That would be a good signing too.
Where you from?
The midfielder.
Colombia. Yeah. The one from Palmeiras.
Oh, yeah. Well, the price might be right. Yes. What y'all need to do is buy low and not buy the name. Y'all just need people, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't need to spend bags of money because y'all have money, but y'all don't have the time to be spending more.
This is the thing, Jay, man. Like whenever clubs here in Manchester United, I see dollar sign. That's all they see.
It's Manchester United.
Yeah, so it's crazy, bro. It's pure dollar signs every time.
But what y'all did, y'all kind of messed up the thing too because it's not y'all fault directly, but it kind of is. Seeing that y'all went for Cunha, y'all spent 62 M's. Now a lot of other teams is out here like, yo, so if Man U and these Premier League teams gonna spend 62 M's for Cunha, I think my player is worth this amount of bread. So it's a lot of that. Like for instance, to segue off for y'all, we was flirting around with Gittins, Bino Gittins, unproven player, little boy, another child of the corn, right? Yeah. I think we started off in the 40s. Dortmund thought we was being like disrespectful. We was trying to get him for the FIFA World Club World Cup. Then we went from 40s to the 50s, and I'm like, why are we bidding 50 M's for this juvenile delinquent.
Yeah.
We've seen him do nothing. I'm not saying he's not a bad player, but what has he done for anyone lately?
Yeah.
Right? So and then we had Mike Mannion, which was actually the top. This is a proven, established
goalkeeper. Yeah.
We didn't want to spend 3 more M's to get him because we valued him at like 15, and I think AC wanted like 20, but they would have came down to 18. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
So not to make it about it's just the over evaluation of players is astronomical right now. Like it's actually disrespectful. A lot of players are getting paid and transferred for money that they have no business being transferred for. That's what I'm seeing a lot of in with this transfer market period right now. So like Ekitike, how the hell is Ekitike 100? What has he done?
Oh, yeah, who is this dude?
Oh,
what has he done?
I mean, he was at PSG. But bro, he have that, and then he went to Frankfurt. Like, what's
exactly?
That's Bundesliga, bro.
Exactly. You didn't go to Bayern Munich or anything like that. Like, yo, bro. And there's no disrespect to Frankfurt, but Frankfurt is no Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
And even if you went to Munich, if you ain't do nothing there, how you demanding what you're trying to demand?
This is what I'm talking about.
It's really ridiculous. It's really ridiculous, bro.
It's super crazy. And it's just the finances, the way money is being like moved around in this world of football is just, it's crazy right now. It's really crazy. It's really crazy.
So City bought the world out. City got Cherokee. City got out to Al Norre. That's
a good signing, bro.
Honestly, good in the Club World Cup.
I mean, he's of age, but that's the left back that I wanted United to get. I knew it, bro.
He's been around the block,
bro. He blends in City just like he's been there all his life. Blend right in.
I agree with you.
Good.
We talk about Premier League proven. Premier League.
Yeah. Yep. Quest. Yep.
Bro.
Yep. He's been there before. I think City did it big with how much money they spent. Period, and the players they got for the money they spent, I think they got like an A+.
But how?
My question is this though: how are they still doing it all
with all the charges?
Use you out, son. All of them charges, and they still get to rock off. I don't know, son. It's crazy.
And they still didn't announce the charges.
115 of them joints, yo. That's actually kind of crazy, son.
Come on, bro.
I don't know how they letting it rock.
Madness. It's really madness, yo.
The politics with these clubs. But some good players moving around the league. I just saw. Now I know Arsenal about to announce probably Zubamendi coming up soon.
Yeah, they got him over the line. They almost lost him to Madrid.
Yeah.
One of the players I seen that just left Ipswich and went to, because they got relegated, and then ended up at
we talking about,
or somebody left Ipswich and now they're at Leeds.
What's his name? Tyler Diblins.
Yeah, bro,
wasn't what did I think I know what you're talking about.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
Was he an American player?
No, Tunzebi. Now he's at Burnley because Burnley's back.
Oh, that was y'all boy. That was the Manchester United boy.
Axel Tunzebi.
All right, moving along. Who else?
Inconsistent.
Liverpool made some signings. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Liverpool
signed
made some big signings.
Yo, not some big signings.
Kirk right? Kirk has
good left back.
No, but you know something where all the money went. I was watching Liverpool spend the bag on what's his name?
Florian. Yeah, that's why.
Bro, all the players that they signed, and they were quality players, and they got them for decent money.
Nah, they set an EPL record for that Florian, but that's the most expensive player, period, bro.
Yeah, that's like he got like 100 and something. What 101?
What was that? What did you say?
50, they said.
No, it's Enzo.
No,
Enzo
Worst cost more than Enzo.
This is forget all the add-ons, all the little things in the fine print. That's what it goes by. I'm telling you, seriously, Jay. That's what it goes by. It goes by Enzo Fernandez is the Premier League record transfer.
Bro, I think y'all broke the record. You think I care who costs more, who costs less? No, I don't care, bro. I need a player, bro. I don't care how much it costs. We can't get nothing. I'm like, yo, I can't
so
price.
Brentford rejected the second bid for Mbuemo. Was about 87 million US.
I mean, it's that Cunha thing messed y'all up, man.
Bro, we do a bid every 3 weeks, fam. So next bid gonna be next month.
Bro, I would go for Dublin. Honestly, if Mbuemo don't come, I would go. If I were Manchester United, I would go for Dublin. Young, and he's Premier League proven too. So
time out. What's the most important position do y'all think Manchester United needs to address right now?
Everything.
I know.
But we don't got nothing nowhere, fam. The only thing we don't got to touch is the defense. We can leave defense alone. I can go on the next season with the defenders we got.
We need a number 9. We need
y'all need a 9?
Yeah.
Y'all just spent a bag on Højlund, son. That's one dude I think y'all need to get rid of.
Thank you. We got to get rid of that guy. Just because we spent money on him don't mean we need to keep him. Get him out of here, bro.
Juventus wants him. Juve wants Højlund. They could have him. Like, yo, sell him.
I'll tell you, sometimes it doesn't work out. Big price tags. Darwin Núñez is the same. I mean, they play their part in some way, somehow, but after 2 seasons, 3, it's time to move on. You know?
I'm done with these cats. Everybody made a lot of nice signings, bro. We got nothing. We are the worst. We are the people who need to make it the most signings. Making none.
On this league,
we're gonna need some wingers because we have 3 wingers we are trying to get. Well, they say that they're gonna.
But we don't have wingers in our formation.
No, that's what I'm saying. What you mean?
We got wing backs.
Yeah.
No, bro. Still, we. I'm telling you, bro.
The system is messed up.
Who is?
This formation, this system is so stupid. FIFA don't even know like what it like. I'm like, what? This ain't what we do. Bro, I don't know what's going on.
They say attacking.
Nobody understands it, but this guy.
Bro. Exactly. So either they're not playing the system right because the way how they play.
Y'all play a 3-4-2-1.
It looks like a 3-4-3. That's how it looks.
It is.
It's 3 in the back, 4, and then 2 in front of the 4, and then 1 striker.
Yeah, it's exactly 2 attacking midfielders and 1 striker.
But the way how they play, they playing wide. That's crazy.
That's why the results are shown because they're playing crazy.
That's why we keep getting slapped. There's so much space between the people on the pitch, bro. Bro,
if they play that formation with the 2 attacking midfield, right? If they play the way how they're supposed to play with the 2 attacking midfield, they need to stay central. You go in the wide places, always out of place.
You can't play central. You can't play central, right?
Because so why are you attacking midfielder?
I hear you. I don't know why. But that's what he got there, and they can't play central, right? Because they gotta pick up different players. Because like a man-to-man. So when he don't got the ball, he gotta pick him up there. So when he runs over there on defense, runs out wide to pick up the right back or the left back.
No, I'm talking in the attacking phase. Of course, in the defensive phase, you're gonna be out of position. But still, I don't know. It's
when we get the ball, right? When we get the ball, we got to try to build up possessions for the guys to even get back into the formation properly, right? Then you got to have dudes who know what to do there. These dudes, we don't have a natural attacking midfielder. The only one we really got is
Bruno.
Bruno was a
betweener. Y'all let him
Bruno
go.
not a straight attacking midfielder.
Bruno is a creative midfielder. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. For me, in this position, in this formation, Bruno plays better when he plays 6 or 8. Like, yeah, I don't know. Crazy, bro.
The formation is hard with the personnel.
So Bruno don't got a spot in this system, right? Because we got to play him deep in the midfield, and he can't tackle well enough to play back there to support who got it there to support Casemiro, right?
And that's right, he's playing.
So why did we beg him to stay? If not just for him to chill, hit the bars on Saturday, like with his Portuguese homies.
He was the best player for the tournament for Manchester United.
So
Bro.
what,
Yo,
bro?
son. Yo,
So
them
what?
100 M's.
Yo, I seen the best player for Liverpool, right? Philip Coutinho gets sold for super M's
Yeah.
and single-handedly bring about the Klopp era with
Van
Salah,
Dijk. That was the
Mane,
Van Dijk.
Firmino, and Fabinho, and all them dudes. His money bought all them dudes, bro, and changed Liverpool life.
That's true.
Yeah. All because of that.
You do have a point. You do have a point.
But these dudes want to chill. What if who gonna kick set pieces next season? Who gonna score set piece next season? Let's buy a guy, bro. Let's buy a guy, bro. For 25 million, we can kick him. Let's buy James Ward-Prowse, bro. For 20 million and put him out to the free kicks. If that's what we need.
If that's what y'all need, I would.
That's all Bruno did was score some set pieces.
That's not even a joke. I think y'all should actually do that. Be honest with you.
The hell no, we shouldn't do that.
Bro.
What are you talking about? We should get this dude. What? Bro, bro? I don't know. Yo, bro, you crazy, bro.
Bro. I mean, honestly, y'all need to do something similar to like what we did.
We should just go watch film of a league and look for cats that score set pieces and buy him. A young guy that can run and score set pieces. Like
y'all gotta talk to the sporting directors, bro. Who's your sporting director?
We fired the other guy.
I don't even. Yeah, the guy who came from City. He's in the Arsenal now.
Barada.
Yeah, I don't even know who he was.
Damn. Well, the
man got the sack, fams.
We got two of them.
The man got the sack, fam. So I don't know who out there
is
one of ours. Sir Jim. Sir Jim Radcliffe. What's his name? Radcliffe?
Ratcliffe, nigga. What? I think call him Big Rat. I think that's what they call him.
Yo, I don't even know. When the season ended, bro, I took Manchester United. I crumpled them cats up, and I did a fade away to the garbage, bro. Balling, fam. And them cats gotta come back next season and remind me who they are. They still burgers or they not? Like, I can't, bro. I can't. They want me to go crazy, and I'm not gonna do it, fam.
Y'all gotta.
I found myself losing my mind, bro. And I said, nah, you know what? I'd rather not, bro. They making mills to the points where these youths is dipping out to Spain, taking the piss, putting on jerseys of another youth that wild out.
Garnacho is
bro. So I'm like,
him off, bro.
The respect is in the mud for United. These cats is taking a piss, and they not doing nothing for themselves. They not doing nothing as men for themselves to show like, yo, you know what? Button that, fam. You got to show cats we mean business. You got to show cats we up on. They're not even doing that, fam. So I can't.
I feel like the disrespect that he did it. I mean that he did make like he wants to get out of the club.
He wants to get sold.
There's no way you're gonna do that and not want to be sold. Like for what?
Yeah, he wants.
So now, right? He do that. We value him at 60 million. Cat's looking at us like, first off, he's a burger. You wild, right? Now, let's say if Cat even believed he was nice, right? Let's say Cat really believed he was nice. Now that he's doing that to us
I need a
on social media, they know that we got to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Said like, yo, we're 35, bro.
Yeah,
35, all right, no doubt.
It's a discount for the disrespect.
Offer you around 35 to 40 million. Yeah. And you're going to have to choose who you're going to send them to. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make that decision. And then you're going to wait around or transfer period, not do no business. You got to sell to buy. You're going to sell them. Then you ain't going to have no time to buy. You're going to sit on them 40 mil and you're going to find some way to dump that off somewhere. You're going to try to be stupid and buy somebody in January and they're going to double take you out to the cleaners.
Yeah.
So, bro, I don't see no way. I don't see no way for these guys. I don't see no way.
Ideal. There's a better way.
Everybody moving off hopes and dreams and used tos, and we a big club and historics, and these new YNs out here in the league, they show it. What it is. I don't respect none of that old stuff. I don't remember remember Man United winning mad trophies. I don't remember that, bro. I don't remember that, bro. Like, and even if I remember, I don't got no love for it. You know what I'm saying? Mercenary vibes, fam. They not. So I don't know.
I agree.
I wish them cats luck, bro. Wish them cats luck.
The level of professionalism definitely tanked. You know what I mean? So
It's poor, bro. It's poor with the youths, yo.
But this is what happened when you give these dudes these large contracts and put them on big teams, and then they actually feel that they.
Man United is the biggest culprits to the stupidity. Yeah, Rashford on 300.
Nah, that was criminal.
Rashford had one season where he did really well, and he already was up to 250. Like,
I should have been.
We gave him 300 after that. Yo, we are insane. We were just paying people to stay with us, like a boops. We was a boops trying to bag up some like hot gal.
They didn't want to let him go
around. Like,
boopsy.
Super boopsy, son. Yo, bro. So now we trying to act like we some G's. And now we ain't paying no bread for nobody. And now cats is like, all right, bro, if you ain't paying no bread, then we definitely not coming.
Exactly.
So sell some assets from the club. You saw how we
sold off, bro. We fired everybody.
No. Y'all not getting it. Y'all gotta sell like how we did it. Like we sold the women's team. We sold we damn near sold Cobham, son. Y'all would have to sell.
That's what they're doing. They drastically reduced their profits by laying off all these people.
I saw them. Yeah, so I seen them.
That's even why they said if they didn't lay off these people or certain things that they had to do reducing the club, they might not have had any cash inflection or infusion in the next couple of months. That's how drastic it was. So they definitely cut the assets, but it's all depending on the owners and this guy in the Ineos.
Let me ask you something. Can you really believe that? So the Glazers and these cats is owning. They bought into a dying, failing, can't make no money thing. They gonna buy into that
because Manchester United is still in the top 5 in the Forbes list of the biggest.
How we top 5 and the biggest in the world, but we gotta sell a tea lady and the milkman.
But you know how that's for.
All I'm saying, bro. Is garbage, fam.
Because you see,
all I'm saying is garbage, bro.
Different clubs, like Jim, talk about assets. You have assets. You have money that you're projecting coming in through merchandising, TV rights, things that you have to wait to come in. So even how y'all made money coming in, which was actually good for y'all, but just listen, was when y'all made it to the Europa League final. Those matches and those extra tickets that y'all had was crucial. Even how poorly you're performing in the league. That kind of like saved y'all per se, quote unquote. You know what I mean? It still doesn't adhere to the fact that, right, that
saved us.
What about the regular people?
Bro,
saved what? The Glazers,
saved bro. What, bro? Saved what, bro? Saved what, bro?
Saved the club.
What do you saved, bro? Save the club? We saved? Salvation, fam.
Yo, the best thing I did was not get relegated, son. I'll tell you that.
The best thing? That's the worst thing we did, son.
And then y'all ended up in the championship doing what, bro?
Exactly, doing the same thing, right? Losing some more.
Nah.
Yo, bro.
Even though you don't want to hear it,
keep this man there, right? Keep this man there.
The best thing I could have done was
don't buy nobody or keep playing around with them, Bumo. Keep playing. And let's see where we finish, bro. Keep the same system. Keep the same for a full season. Let's see, because when Ten Hag left, we was like in 5th place.
Yeah,
this man took us. Took us 10 places back. So do it from day one. Yeah. Do it from day one.
It was hard for him coming in November. That was crazy.
Do it day one.
But Ten Hag was wilding up the team, but he wasn't this bad. He wasn't,
bro. Coming in November is hard, but you there now, bro, and you've been there now. So now, why you still losing in April?
They should have just gave it to Van Nistelrooy. That's what I wanted.
And y'all was doing pretty good with Van Nistelrooy. He was a good caretaker.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe he would have made y'all get relegated.
I think they would have played for Van Nistelrooy just off the strength, bro.
Van Nistelrooy would have just kept it steady. Van Nistelrooy would have played the same system. We'd have beat teams we should have beat.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'd have lost the teams we should have lost to.
And
instead of losing the teams we should have beat and losing the teams that we should not lose to. Like we lost everybody with this system because they didn't know what they was doing. The players we got are good enough to do what they know how to do. They're not good enough to do what they don't know how to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, but they should have fired this dude from the summer because he shouldn't have came back from what he did last year, Ten Hag. And it just showed that they stupid, they don't know, and they stupid and don't know, bro. And everything is whimsical. Also, everything is on the fly, and everything is learning on the job with these cats. So
also, I think y'all did a lot of buy-in for the manager, like we used to call it Ajax United. So a sporting manager is not gonna know what to do at Ajax United, son, because they never played. You know what I'm saying? So it should have been more of a club signing more so than a coach's signing in a sense, or some flexibility in terms of these players, bro. Ajax United was kind of better than Sporting United, bro.
We got no foreign players. It's just hammering football.
Hammering for real. Hammering.
Yeah, hammering for real. So I don't know, bro.
Hammering. Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
Right.
But yo, like
any player you think that right now gave you 150 million, you'd be like, yo, I need this player right here, right now for your club. That you would bring in.
Million?
Yeah, if you had
that capital, who if you had
200 million, two players you would bring in right now for your club.
Top player.
Off the
two
rip.
players I'm bringing right now. I bring in Barella, midfield, maestro, and I would bring in.
He was some Italian class.
I bring in Barella, and I'd bring in the striker. Let me see. We got the Cunha cat, so probably got a striker in
Victor.
Awesome, man.
And I don't know about
Vic.
I don't know about Vic. I don't know about Gyökeres, and I don't know about Osherman like that neither, yo. I would rather get get a cat that I know about. You know what I'm saying?
David's on the free right now.
Who's Jonathan
that? David. Oh, Jonathan?
Jonathan David.
Yeah.
I thought he was linked to y'all.
I don't know about that cat either.
Bro, I know about him if he's free.
I don't really know. Like thinking about like strikers who I see that's out there like just doing a team that I really like. I don't really like no strikers like that, bro. The only striker that was killing it was Isak in the league, so I guess I'll take him. But I don't really even like Isak like that. I like him out there for Newcastle, but I don't want him playing like that for us. We need more than just what he do for Newcastle. We need to. Our striker would need to be involved in the play. Homie just sit out there and play on the back of the shoulder.
Do you need a striker, or do you need something like a PSG where you got people that could kind of?
Nah, they need a striker.
We need
a striker.
We need a striker. We got two attacking midfielders, bro. So we need a striker.
I see you.
We got two striker midfielders already. We need a striker that's gonna hold up the play to let them dudes get beyond. We gotta unlock those attacking midfielders. So them dudes is dangerous out there. They moving freely. You can't pick them cats up.
I hear you.
I don't know. I don't know what striker could give us that. Like we need a hold up wizard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I know. Thank God we ended up getting Delap, because I think Delap would have fixed it out
that's a
too,
big signing. Honestly, the two strikers you guys got, those are good strikers. I'm not gonna hold you.
Because like we could just put Xerxes up there to do that, because Xerxes will play.
Yeah, Xerxes is still there too.
With two attacking midfielders that could ball. We don't need a striker. So
we're forgetting about Xerxes for real.
Yeah, we could take Barella and we could take we need a right wing back that could ball, yo. We need to feel like Hakimi, fams. If we can afford him.
Mm-hmm. Or he not leaving PSG. That nigga
he not leaving, or we could take we could leave Ahmad on the right, and we could get Mendes on the left. So I take Mendes to be a left wing back.
He was one of the players that was on our radar too. But I would say, man,
why would he come here, bro? Like, it's certain players I'm like, yo, bro, you so good. I don't even want you to come and do it to yourself.
Bro,
I've seen how so much players came to United and they like lives ended, fam. I feel bad.
If don't come, Diblin is the next one we should go after.
Okay.
If Mbuemo, I would go for Diblin, and a striker we need. Honestly, I'm all forgetting about the Xerxes earlier, but I would go for Osimhen. Like that's what I would do. and maybe one more midfielder. We need some midfielders. So
we need to
Richard
get him the
Rios,
ball.
of
We have
course.
Ashton and get him the ball. He can't do nothing. Like we can't. Our strikers don't be having no chances, yo. We got to get the ball up to them, dude. We need to play some football and get the ball up to the strikers, man.
I said they need to
That's our
go swim in the
biggest
sea or
issue.
something because he has too much salt on him, bro. What's the name? Hoyland. I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, yo,
he need a loan.
He cannot
play
that.
The man can't play football.
You need a loan or sell him off. Y'all need to make money.
I don't even know how that's possible.
Y'all need to sell him off or make or something.
People be fooling people. It's a professional.
Oh, what about like Dusan Vlahovic? What y'all think about Vlahovic? I think that's a good enough.
That's a guy from Juve, right?
Yeah.
I don't like him. Man he got hooked up. I'm looking at the chances he getting.
Let's go.
I'm like, this dude need to be scoring some chances out here, man.
That would have been all right for y'all.
Sesko, I don't know.
I would bring to Liverpool.
Listen,
we're gonna get to you in a second. Don't worry.
Have you guys watched this tall German striker? Bayern just signed him.
Yo, bro, we was preing him first, yo.
Bro,
the tall dude.
6'6". That's a Peter Crouch, bro.
Yo, graceful. Yo, no, he got more moves than Crouch.
No, I'm just saying.
Nah, Crouch had wicked tech, fams.
This little dude is kind of all right.
Yo, I watch
crazy.
I watch him in the Euros. The guy, I don't know his name. What's his name?
It started with a W. I forgot how to pronounce it. But yeah, we was preing him for a minute. Yeah, I was like,
Bayern got him, right?
They're about to wrap up. They agreed to terms.
Bro, that's a big signing right there. That cat is skillful and tall, and he's not backing down from nobody. He's taking you on.
6'6", bro. He can't back down from anybody. Not no flimsy 6'6" either.
Nah, he's gonna bring it to you. He's gonna take you on one-on-one. You don't see Hoyland gonna turn his back on you.
Y'all need to sell off Hoyland so y'all can get somebody like a young striker or something like that.
Bro, we had what's his name right there.
Let's just move on from Man United.
I gotta get to Quest. Quest.
Exactly.
Let's talk about what you gotta talk about.
How you feel, Quest? Stop smiling, bro.
Quest was in the market. You was in the market, bro.
Son. How do
I feel about what?
Perkez, Frimpong. Y'all got Frimpong?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Frimpong.
Wow.
Perkez.
Mm-hmm.
Words. They
raided Bayer Leverkusen, bro.
I feel like I don't know. I'm 50-50 on Guehi.
What, 4? You guys have Guehi too?
Nah, we're close. They're saying they might look to sign him too because
you got
Guehi from Crystal Palace.
Nah.
I don't think he's going there.
Nah, this is out of control now, son. Y'all need to be stopped.
Who? Mark Guehi. Center back defender.
He's a center back.
Defender.
The center back? Gay?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do it big, fams. Buy them all, fams.
Do it big, fam.
Buy them all,
go
fams.
big or go home, man.
Buy them all, fam. You can't buy nothing.
They've been doing
somebody stealing money, son.
In the transfer window. I mean, we usually don't spend like this in the market. So it's probably they've just been stacking up. You know what I mean? Or I know some players definitely got to leave, like Darwin. Probably got to leave. We always know Luis Diaz is hot on the market. Clubs want him. And I'm sure someone like Jota too as well. But there's always players going to be linked to these other clubs. But I'm glad we solidified at the midfield. Wirtz is a big sign-in. You know what I mean? I would rather him or Cherky or some other, upcoming talent to play with the other midfielders as well. I just think we need another, good attacking option too as well because, Salah's there for another 2 years, but after Salah. So I think that's why they got Wirtz because he can, station play on the right-hand side too as well for the future.
What a player.
But, losing Trent and his passing ability to assist, will be big, but I think other players will fit in seamlessly like we've seen. So, when Fabinho left, other defenders like Matip left and the other players just come in, you know what I mean, and fill the role.
Yo, Connor Bradley will fill in good. I think he's a good young lad. Yeah, I got.
So
yeah.
I mean, I'm just glad we're buying players, but my main thing, I think, what the team is trying to say is like they need to make a bigger run in Europe, a deeper run, because I'm sure that loss to PSG. I know what they're thinking, or like we could have probably squeezed it out if we played better, but we're missing something. You know what I mean? Some others playing in, and it's a lot. A lot of those players played a lot of minutes. So like Van Dijk played almost every friggin' minute.
I was gonna mention
I mean?
that.
So
question: what y'all doing with Konate? Because y'all kind of
so I think that's why they're looking to get another center back because next year's contract is done.
And you guys got rid of the other guy, Kwanzaa.
They sold him to Leverkusen.
Yeah.
With a buyback option, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it could be something he could develop, in Germany, and then he could come back in 2 years and play with whoever the other center back pairing after Van Dijk probably retires in the next 2 seasons, or moves on to another club. So I think with Konate, he's looking. They just need to pay him. Like I would pay him. Pay him the money.
But he want like 200.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I think it's a lot with all those big players on the wage bill right now, especially with them probably paying bukus of money for Salah and Van Dijk for the next 2 years for them to be at the club. So, but hey, this man got to make their money, business.
I'll take Konate at Chelsea right now, bro.
But I think he's very valuable, so I think you need to keep him.
Yo, I see you guys signed this guy, Mama Billy, the goalkeeper too. Yeah, he's nice.
They had him for a little bit.
Valencia.
He was on loan. Yeah, we bought him, and he was on loan at Valencia, finishing off the goalkeeper.
Goalie. Yeah.
Yeah, they had him tucked away for a little bit.
Okay, I never knew that. That's a big.
So he's supposed to be Allison's replacement. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. Yeah. That's a. You guys are doing smart business.
To say finally, but how much turmoil these boys been going through for the years.
Y'all got mad money, kid. Y'all went head to head with us for the Caicedo thing. Y'all got money to spend. Y'all got some bread over at Liverpool on the Mercy side. Y'all ain't poor.
Yeah.
I just want to win the league next year again. Definitely want to win the Champions League. I feel like that's the targets for next year. At least those 2 main competitions, I feel like, for the club is Premier League and Champions League.
Yes, fam. Let's wrap this, fam. Waste man. Super waste man. Man United, biggest waste team. The Glazer, the Ineos group, worst ownership history. Hammering Super Burger, son. We'll see what you do next season. I ain't got no time for none of them. We'll see what's up, yo.
Waste man, man.
With the waste men, I think my waste men are the Chelsea board, and I also think the sporting directors as well too. I mean, we got 2 people. All you really need is one sporting director, but we got 2 people, that still have to do what the board wants them to do. So they really don't even have a mind of their own. This buy young and resell value. I think we just seem like a team that's happy to be in the mix, but we're not really buying to win and dominate. For instance, like Liverpool and how City did it. City fixed their team in like two transfer windows. Like we're going the 3rd or 4th year of this ownership, and like I said, it's just the Children's Place FC. That's really it, bro. It's just Neverland, and we only have one trophy to show. It's the Conference League trophy. We're not serious. I don't think we're serious enough. So
yeah, for me, my waste man, honestly, bro, the guy who we bought thinking that he was gonna be our savior, Onana. For me, he's been The bloopers. We could make a 30-minute video of bloopers that are caught on a consistent basis. So for me, like, I mean, I like him as a goalkeeper. So I hope he has the second season. You know, good luck charm, because you know, if not, we have to sign somebody. We got, like I said, we should have gotten this guy Costa, but we gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. For me, he's had the worst out of everybody. We had the worst season, but for him,
yes, man, them man.
For me, he had the worst of everybody. Onana was terrible, bro.
I agree with all the Waste fans, but mine just probably has to be. I think it's the Jamaica Federation.
Yes, man, them man.
How they continuously underperform the men's national team, yeah. So just can't perform anymore as the rest of CONCACAF develops in their football and getting better. And teams, like you say, like Panama, other teams, Honduras, Guatemala, Central American teams playing well. Even some other teams like Haiti as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Dominican Republic just came on the scene.
Yeah.
And they getting players from Spain and all that.
All right, till next time, thank you for tuning in another edition of Soccer Circle Real Talk. I'm Father Quest, the J-Man, King Yeyo, and Ty. Thank you. Make sure you log on, listen, like, subscribe, and share on all your DSP platforms at Soccer Circle Real Talk. Till next time, keep it kicking.